Hey everybody, Dr. Steve Fleischer of Everybody's Chiropractic and Wellness in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. And today we're going to be doing a little Spinal Anatomy 101. So I have a anatomical model of an adult spine right here. It's about 24 inches in length. And the spine is designed to do two major things. It's designed to give us support against gravity, and it also provides levers for the muscles to move. So it provides levers for motion. There are three main sections of the spine. You've got the neck, the cervical spine. There's 7 bones there. You've got the thoracic or the mid-back spine. There's 12 of those, and each one has a pair of nerves that come off. And then you've got the lumbar spine or the low back, and there's 5 vertebrae there. In between the vertebrae, we've got these discs. They're shock absorbers or cushions, and they also provide fulcrums for motion in the spine. The discs comprise about 1/3 or 8 inches of the height of the spine. So you hear these people say, well, I used to be 6 feet tall and now I'm only 5'10". So that tells you about 2 inches of their spine or their discs have degenerated or shrunk up. So they actually are shrinking. When you look at the spine, it's supposed to be straight from straight on, and from the side there's supposed to be 3 normal curves. This will ensure the greatest support against gravity and also provides the greatest fulcrums or lever arms for motion. So when we have this normal alignment, you're going to be as healthy as you can be. It doesn't mean you won't get sick. It doesn't mean you won't have any aches or pains or have an untimely demise. It just means that for your genetics and for your body's present condition, you're going to be as healthy as you can possibly be. So how does this all work? Well, the brain sits up in here and controls the body. It constantly controls and regulates every function of every organ, tissue, and cell of your body from the day you're born to the day you die. And it sends messages down the spinal cord and out the nerves. And the nerves go everywhere. They go to every single organ, tissue, and cell of your body. And the brain is constantly monitoring and regulating every single function. So as you're sitting here watching this video, your heart's beating at a restful rate because you're not moving around very much. But if you were to get up and go do some exercise, your body's going to recall So, when the spine is aligned normally, then there's going to be no pressure at all on the nervous system. The spinal cord is going to carry the messages from the brain to the body and also from the body back to the brain. The nerves are going to take the messages from the spinal cord out to the organs, and the organs are going to send messages back along the nerves. When the spine has this normal alignment, the lines of communication are functioning at 100%. But due to lack of maintenance, due to traumas like slips, falls, playing sports, due to poor posture, due to stress, the vertebrae of the spine go out of their normal alignment. When this happens, it causes stress or interference to the lines of communication from the brain to the body. Let's think of this as a dead cell zone where you can't hear what the person's trying to tell you. So when the organs can't hear what the brain is trying to tell it to do, the organs don't function at 100% anymore. This is the start of breakdown or disease. It takes decades, years of our lives of disease or damage going on before we ever get our signs or symptoms. So symptoms are often the last thing to show up. Think of your symptoms like a smoke detector in your house. So let's say you go up to bed, there's some people over at your house, you go to bed because you're tired, and all of a sudden you wake up in the middle of the night and you hear the alarm going off. Well, you don't put a pillow over your head and turn over and go back to sleep. You go downstairs and you investigate and see why the smoke detector is going off. Well, there's many different reasons why the smoke detector can go off. It can go off because maybe someone's smoking a cigarette underneath it. Maybe it's dirty and the dust set it off. Maybe someone's burning a roast in the oven, or maybe there's even a fire in the house. But what you want to do is you don't just go to the smoke detector and pull the battery out of it so it goes off. You investigate. You find out what the cause is. And it's the same thing should be true for your body and your symptoms. You want to find out what the cause is. You don't merely want to cover up the symptoms with a medication because who knows what's causing those symptoms. So you want to investigate it, and that's where chiropractic comes in. So at Everybody's Chiropractic, we never charge for consultations. We do an examination on you to find out what's going on. And at that point, we can give you our best recommendations. Until next time, Dr. Steve Fleischer from Everybody's Chiropractic.